Hallo Leute, guten Tag, willkommen zurück auf meinem Kanal. Heute ist unser letzter Tag in Copenhagen. Also lasst uns weiter durch die Stadt touren. The new Carlsberg Glyptotek, commonly known simply as Glyptoteket, is an art museum in Copenhagen, Denmark. The collection represents the private art collection of Carl Jacobsen, the son of the founder of the Carlsberg breweries. Primarily a sculpture museum as indicated by the name, the focal point of the museum is antique sculpture from the ancient cultures around the Mediterranean, including Egypt, Rome, and Greece, as well as more modern sculptures such as a collection of Auguste Rodin's work considered to be the most important outside France. However, the museum is equally noted for its collection of paintings that includes an extensive collection of French Impressionists and Post-Impressionists as well as Danish Golden Age paintings. Let's talk about the history. Carl Jacobsen was a dedicated art collector. He was particularly interested in antique art, but over the years he also acquired a considerable collection of French and Danish sculptures. When his private villa in 1882 was extended with a winter garden, sculptures soon outnumbered plants in it. The same year, the collection was opened to the public. In the following years, the museum was expanded on a number of occasions to meet the need for more space for his steadily growing collections. In 1885, his house museum had grown to a total of 19 galleries. In spite of many extensions, it was finally clear the existing premises were inadequate and that a new building was needed. On 1888, Carl Jacobsen donated his collection to the Danish state and the city of Copenhagen on the condition that they provided a suitable building for its exhibition. The building is often noted for its elegance in its own right and the synthesis it creates with the works of art. The Dalerup wing, the oldest part of the museum, is a lavish historicist building. It houses the French and Danish collections. The Kampmann wing is a more simple, neo-classical building built as a series of galleries around a central auditorium used for lectures, small concerts, symposiums, and poetry readings. The two wings are connected by a winter garden with mosaic floors, tall palms, a fountain, and a top by a dome made in copper and wrought iron. The Henning Larsen wing is a minimalistic infill built in a former inner courtyard and affording access to the roof. Official meetings take place in the Glyptotek, such as the certification of polio-free Europe in June 2002. The new Carlsberg Glyptotek's collections comprise more than 10,000 works of art. The auditorium is also used for other cultural events, such as poetry readings, lectures, and debates. The museum is closed during Monday and open during Tuesday until Sunday. There is entrance fee, but admission to the museum is free on the last Wednesday of every month. Is the Glyptotek worth it? I think yes. If you have time, it is definitely worth a visit. And then we were hungry. That was lunchtime already. And we saw a Thailand restaurant near the Glyptotek Museum, and I forgot the name of the restaurant. It is located in the metro station. Let's eat!
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep.
Rosenborg Castle Gardens, literally the King's Garden, is the oldest and most visited park in central Copenhagen, Denmark. Established in the early 17th century as the private gardens of the King Christian IV's Rosenborg Castle. The park also contains several other historical buildings, including Rosenborg Barracks, home of the Royal Guards, as well as a high number of statues and monuments. The park also holds art exhibitions and other events such as concerts in the summer. The park traces its history back to 1606 when King Christian IV acquired land outside Copenhagen East Rampart and established a pleasure garden in Renaissance style, which also delivered fruits, vegetables, and flowers for the royal household at Copenhagen Castle. Rosenborg Castle is located in the center of Copenhagen. In the middle of Kongen Hub Park, the Royal Guard guards Denmark's treasury, which has housed the most valuable treasure of Danish kings and queens for 400 years. Rosenborg Castle is part of the Royal Danish Collection, a fusion museum that also includes Koldinghus and Amalienborg palaces. And lastly, we went to the bakery famous in Copenhagen, the Juno Bakery. We bought some pastries and cookies in this bakery.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life.
That's all. Thanks for watching. Cheers!